I would like to start with a song that has been in my mind today, and there is part of to kind of encourage you that is part of this movement of freedom to know your own duty, what you have to add to this movement to make it a reality. Because onye ọbụla nwere ihe onye ọ nwere to do ekele ọrụ eke. So for everybody nwere ọkụ atinye gị n'aka. Don't allow that light to quench. It might be by speech, it might be by finance, it might be by awareness, it can come from any angle. But the most important thing is that light with you, you should not allow it to quench. And I will start by singing the song that says, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of yours, your own, you gonna make it shine. Don't allow it to quench. This little light of yours, yes, you gonna let it shine. This little light of yours, you gonna make it shine. Make it shine, make it shine, make it shine. I came because of this particular issue. Because of people who doesn't know that there is need for them to rise up or to do the needful or to add to the welfare of the movement. Because maybe some people might just be doing it when it comes, all of us will join and enjoy it. It's not like that. Every work has pay. Even though that it might not be like that, they will start paying people who have been advocating for the other. But in one way or the other, even if human being will not do it, nature will reward anyone that have made it a reality. Because today, all people that travel to abroad, they used to thank God that they have made it to be there. There are people who suffered to make that abroad to be what it is today. So that thanks is a kind of appreciation on knowing and the gods are hearing it, and in one way or the other they are happy wherever they are, and that is the joy and the living. How the living will be thanked, if it is abroad, that they used to call their ancestors, they call the saints, or it's people that have done the needful, that has helped the nation, that has something to do with making the life of humanity a blessing or a favored one. So all these things matters. If you think that maybe it's by money or no, sometimes it's by that remembrance is part of it. Because wherever you are, in spirit or anywhere, you will be remembered for good. It will be for that people that made it to be possible. Be part of it. And that light inside your hand, don't allow it to quench. So what brought me in this video is about what we are expecting. It's few days now to know how it will end, whether it is ending or still postponement, but whichever one, we will know it in few days time. Today is 18th, and 2 days time. So but before then, there is something that came to my mind that I wish to address it or to share it with you. As it stands now, many will be saying, "Hey, US, come, Trump, come and say what is that? Do this one for us, do this one for us." But the question that you have not answered, or maybe you have not thought about, is what are you doing on your own? Before you ask somebody for help, or before you begin to look for help, have you anything to show for how far you have gone for to help yourself? Then you cannot help yourself before you begin to call out other people. Because when you hear people are strong, they are not proud of you, there is somebody that made it a reality. They can take away from, it started from Ojukwu, because Ojukwu did his own like a Igbo man. Then Owazurike tried, but it was hijacked. Before it comes inside the heart of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he did wonderfully. We are still doing it. She's showing his braveness. That's Biafran spirit is in him. It doesn't end there. Mazi Simon Ekpa took over and was doing marvelously well. Before all this sabotage that happened to them, and now that the DPM, the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, is doing her own perfectly well, there is something in their hands. There is this light that is in their hands, the greater one, the mantle that they have to take us home. But yours is that little one you have as that part you have to play. How are you playing it? Because before you call somebody for help, even God, if you want God to, maybe you are asking for money, you have to start looking for a way to make some things to get that money, and he will gather people to patronize you. That is how to make it, because this life is positive and negative. You have to connect it to get it. You don't have money, but you have strength to do some things to get it. That is how it is. This freedom, we don't have all it that is like ammunitions to fight all these things. But we have that capacity that is in our land is very rich, and you can use it to make others to know that they have what they can gain from when this nation comes out. That is just wasting. It's not useful. When all these things will happen, that this will help the world at large. You are using what you have to get what you don't have. All these things, and that's what they're playing today. America has known about all these things, but they are like, you know what it means for us to be free. The whole world will be free. That's why it's too difficult for people who are still like, is it going to work, or it will, because God have promised that this time will come, and He will bring His people back to their land. That is what God is about to do. Mass exodus. When our people anywhere in the world will return. Already the ID card we are now, like, people are now applying. Even passport is still there. Okay, if you can apply for the two, all of them. But even if you cannot apply the two, try and get one, especially those that are in abroad, because when it will start, that Zoo passport might not help you. You might not find favor with that, or it might implicate or cost a lot of. It's even costing it. When you'll be going where you'll be going, they will search you more than 10 times, and others will just be once. If you haven't seen that, it is a part of it. So without wasting much of your time, the most important thing of this video is that little light of yours. Don't allow it to quench. Not only that, help any way you can. If you cannot make a speech on it, please share the video of people who are doing it. It helps others to know, and so that they will as well know the right place to follow, because many people are out there to confuse people. You need to know the right channel, because from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu said we should go to. That's the only man he addressed the whole Biafrans to go and listen to, and we follow him, share his videos and follow him. The same thing with even now, Mazi Simon Ekpa have in the prison endorsed Dr. Ngozi Arabeze to take charge. But people are still following people who they don't know all these things. That's why they are fighting him, fighting Mazi Simon, fighting Nnamdi Kanu. Why should Nnamdi support Simon? Why should Simon support Ngozi? This is the problem we're having. And those that want to take the position, you cannot do it the way they are doing it. Well, just hatred and envy. You refuse to accept the truth. But in case Ezoku Bialo to take charge, it must take the throne that belongs to it. That darkness that refuses to go, the world is coming out of it, and the light is coming to take over. Whether you like it or not, whether the world like it or not, because as they are making their meeting, Spirit is making their own. It's not about us, because we don't have anything to fight the world. But if they refuse to do the needful, nature will fight. It's already fighting it. Look at UK. They are suffering it today because they don't want to allow the truth to be heard or to be known. So today they are suffering it. That's how I will just say, advise anybody that thought that these people, what can they do? We cannot do anything, but nature can do something. That is where I'm placing my own, because If it is to talk about us to fight or to fight the world, who are we? What do we have to fight it? But we have God. We have that supreme God who doesn't allow evil. That's why we have been suffering. But now that we have realized that we are not who we are, and we are coming back to say, God, please have mercy on us and rescue us. He have accepted to rescue, and that is what He's doing now. Anyone that will stand on our way, no matter what nation you are coming, where you are coming from, God distance, expect nature to fight you. UK is suffering it today because of what Nandi said about to them. You are fighting God unknowingly. Because of it, you will receive the reward. That is the karma that they are facing. So those people that doesn't want us to be, or that doesn't want to support truth, wait for it. Everybody will get the reward, and the world is feeling it. And I believe at the end of everything, victory will be ours, and we will go to our land and enjoy it as other nations are doing. We are not looking for other people. We are on our own, and you should not come and take our own. We are not taking anybody's own. Then people should not take our own as well. That's what our own pleading is. And those who refuse to adhere to it, then nature will help them to understand it better. Thank you for listening to this video. Till I come your way next time. Bye.